Hi Flosstube, I'm back! My name is Christina. I live in Sweden, currently working abroad. And this is my Flosstube channel, Journals and Stitches, where I talk about my cross stitch and at the end I show you how I do with my journaling. I want to give a very warm welcome to any new viewers, new subscribers, to any returning subscribers. Huge thank you for coming back, for subscribing. A massive warm welcome to you as well. And if you like what you see, please consider giving a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. However, I do post on the 1st of every month. Today is currently let me check. So today is the 30th of April and it is where I am 1:30 in the afternoon. Okay, so of course, we have to start with the itchy nose. But let's get into it. Today we have stats, finishes, whips, a little bit of haul. I will also show you an idea for floss storage that I'm going to try out. And then, like I said at the beginning, we will do some journaling. Okay, so stats for this month. Finishes. 2. I have 2 finishes and 1 kind of, sort of finish. I will show you and explain what I mean when we get to that whip. Starts 0. So my whip count is starting to go down. It's amazing. Okay. So, projects worked on, 5 that I can count. And I think I can count as high as 5. But we're stitchers. The whole counting to 10 is problematic at times. We all know this. So I think I have 5 whips. It's what I've written down in my notes, so should be correct. Though maybe if you count, no, even with the finish, because 1 was technically finished in March. Yeah. Stitches that I've done this month. From what I can count, I have done 7,051 stitches in the month of April. Woohoo! So far. I will stitch some more today, so obviously it'll be more, and some stitches I can't add in because I don't know how many I did. It is what it is. And okay, that's all for the stats and numbers. Let's move on to finishes. First finish is Stardew Valley. This has not been ironed, as you can see from the obvious hoop marks. But it was started and finished in the month of March. Started March 1st, finished March 29th, which was after I had filmed my Flosstube. And the fabric is a hand-dyed linen from Stitch Bunny. I don't think it was from like a mystery box that I picked this up from at the Essex Needles retreat. So no name, But I thought it suited this pattern quite well. We will see what I put on the other side. There's quite a bit left, as you can see. So, need to find a good frame, a hoop, I think would suit this well since it's circular. So I'll try and find a nice hoop to frame this in. No idea when it'll be FFO'd, but meh, I'm in no rush. And oh, and the designer is Colorfully Sarah of that. You cannot find this pattern in her shop anymore. She has stopped with all like the fan art type of things, like from she has had like from My Little Pony, from Stardew Valley, she had Totoro and some other things that are technically copyrighted, but it was fan art versions of the things. But she has decided to no longer sell those types of patterns and only has her own original artwork and patterns. But they are great, really cute, super easy to stitch. She's super lovely. Go check her out. Next finish, y'all. Maybe I should have calculated exactly how old this one is, but it's old. It's one of my oldest patterns that I have had started. And I am so glad it is a finish. It was one of the patterns I was hoping to finish this month, and I did. Yay! Can you guess which one it is? You're right! Gone to pieces, y'all! All finished. Well, it's not FFO, but it's finished. The stitching is finished. I have not washed, I kind of can't wash this one, but I haven't ironed this one either, so Da, 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 da. Ah! Can you feel it? This looks so good, y'all. It's kind of darker on the camera. Like, for instance, down here, this one is more pastel-y, sort of. This is kind of true to color. Anyway, got to pieces. Mostly stitched, well, the five of the 6 puzzle pieces are done with Karen Water Lily Silks. Let's see, this was like Bermuda Reef, Tequila Sunrise, Cherry, Scheherazade, and this one is Umbria. This is from Tom and Lily. This one also, I have a lot of Tom and Lily designs around the edge here, in between the puzzle pieces. All the fill-ins were from them. There's like a few exceptions, like here in this squirrel's tail, that's from House of Embroidery. Their cottons and stuff are hand dyed in South Africa, and they sell them. And this crown, I don't know, you can't tell, maybe, but this is in a gold metallic because it's a crown, duh. But yeah. This is done, the fill-in is done in half stitch with a Karen. It's not a Karen Water, it's their 2-ply cotton, like, and it's called Moon Glow or something like that. It was a pain in the freaking butt to stitch with. I will never, ever use that again. But yeah. Oh, look at it. It's amazing. Oh, I love it. Showing off all the variegated flosses beautifully. So good. Love it. So that is a finish. Woohoo! Stitch count going down, y'all. Happy, happy, happy. Would love to get under like 25, maybe, and keep it there. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Done with that. Moving on. Whips. These are in no particular order. It's just how I found them lying around that I put them in. So first one I will show you is Beachcomber. And this is how it is looking. So this one is the one I have a sort of finish on. I have zeroed one of the colors. I have zeroed this brown here. Maybe. So yeah, I zeroed that brown. And I think I will try and find the blue and zero that. Just take color by color until it's finished. This is from Carolyn Manning Designs. It's done on a 22 count sand hardinger. I did 2,226 stitches. It is currently at 20.46%. So yeah, that is that whip. Okay, put that there. Next, we have Words to Live By. This was previously a Sal from Tiny Modernist. And let me move some threads out of the way. And there is quite a glaring mistake in this. I don't know how I managed to do that, but we're going with it. Okay, let me just show you this first. So this is what I have now. I worked in like these trees here. I did this white, and I started working in here in the corner. There was going to be like a huge sun and mountain scene here. And then over here, there's going to be a hot air balloon, and then more of the swirly bits and the frame. But yeah. And on this one, okay, first and foremost, this is done on a 28 count even weave, black, obviously. And this one, so on the middle block, I am now at 52.85%. I have so far done 791 stitches on this pattern. Oh, and I filled in like the basket of the balloon over here also. So that was finished. The banner now finished. So yeah, I'm starting to go up, and then I can go across and get this middle block done, so I can then do the sides and finish with the top and bottom. Okay. done 2/2. Next, my Formula 1 stitching. I didn't get caught up this month like I had planned, but oh well. So on this one, so this is Wolf with Glasses. Not that you can tell yet, but you can maybe tell it's some sort of animal. But yeah. It is coming out really great. Love this pattern now. I am not dragging my feet because I don't want to stitch it. I'm dragging my feet because I have projects like, ooh, I want to finish this. Oh, I'm so close. I'll finish this. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, so it's from the designer called Sol Galleria on Etsy. It is done on a 16 count hand-dyed Ada from a company you can no longer purchase from. They do no longer dye, unfortunately. They were called Chromatic Alchemy. They did amazing things, but okay. And I did 839 stitches. This is now at 20.07%. So getting there to where I was before. Just now, instead of starting in the middle, I'm working from the bottom up. So yeah, really enjoying this stitch. I'll get back to it. And okay, so the last project that I worked on is called Cartoon Town. It is a stamp kit from Mona Lisa. This is the project I can't count stitches on, or I could, but I don't want to, so I don't. Okay. And it is done on 11 count Ada with rayon floss. It is listed as silk, or it's listed as silk floss, but it's not silk, it's rayon. And this is a SAL I am doing with cross stitching with Nessa. She'll be linked in the description box below. Go check out her channel if you haven't already done so. She is further along than me. I haven't worked on it in a while, but now that I finally have it in a frame again, it is a joy to stitch on. So I am getting my butt into gear so I can catch up and maybe glide past her a bit. So she is inspired to work on it again. And I will show this along with my first part of the haul so you can see, because it's in a new frame. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to push the camera back so I can show you my frame and also my whip. Go grab a drink yourself, have coffee, have tea, whatever. Just grab water. It's good for you. And we will be back in just a second, and we will continue with haul, then floss storage, and at the end, some journaling. See you then. Okay, we are back. So I'm going to show you some haul. I did remember that I will also show before, because not everyone likes haul. Before we do haul, I will show you some plans for next month. Now, Laura at I Stitch Birds she has a stitchy game every year, or she calls it challenge, and it is for the various bike races that are coming up, long distance bike races that, you know, like Giro d'Italia, Tour de France, and then there's a Spanish one, I believe. I don't remember what it's called, but Giro d'Italia I remember because it's coming up. And because of that, I knew that I have a project that is, I think it's just shy of the amount of stitches that you would do for every kilometer that they bike. So I have decided I will participate this year in her challenge, at least the first one. With the others, we'll see what kind of projects I'm in the mood for and stuff, and also how this one goes. And the project I decided I would do for that is this one. This is February from the Cricut collection of the various months. As you can see, I have February. I'm working on the U here. And then it's only 3 letters more, and there is a total of like 3,000 something odd stitches left. And then this will be a finish. So I will be working on this for Giro d'Italia. Okay. Next project. I don't know if I will work on these, but I am in a finishing mood. I want to finish projects, and these projects, one of them is old, one of them not so much, but I haven't touched it in a long time, and I keep thinking about it. I keep wanting to go back to it. I just don't. So now I'm like, let's pull it out, let's focus on it, and let's see how far we can get. It is in my list of projects I want to have finished this year. So the first one I'm talking about is called Japan 2, and I don't remember the shop that it's from, but it has a very teeny tiny start. I don't even know if it is in a, well, it's, you can see it, but yeah, this is my start. That's it. That's all I have. Then there was like some 3865. I didn't have that color at the time, so I put it away, and then I've never gotten back to it. So I don't remember exactly how many stitches are in this project, but I'll have the numbers next time so I can tell you. And then lastly, the project I pulled out to work on maybe is my Mirabilia. This one isn't, I think, if I remember correctly, it's at like maybe close to halfway finished. It feels like it should be because I do have a huge chunk of her dress finished. I don't have the beading in, but I don't have a frame to put this in, so I cannot bead until the very end. I might get a frame so I could use my stand and just change out the frames. I don't know. So my Mirabilia is the Nightingale pattern. It is on a 28 count even weave, hand dyed by myself. I didn't want to do it on green. I didn't think it suited. So I hand dyed this with like pinks and some blues. So it turned out kind of marbly with purple, pink, light blue. It's really pretty and I think it suits the pattern quite well. It pops quite nicely on this. But this is what I have so far, and the dress comes down to like, I don't know, maybe here somewhere. It's starting to decrease quite well, so I think it'll come down to like here. And then it goes up here into where she's holding in lamp, of course. And yeah. So those are the projects I'm considering. I will also try and work on Wolf with Glasses to try and keep up with Formula One. Okay, so those are my plans for next month. Okay, so now goes with that. Okay. Okay, so haul. Now we'll do haul. If you're not interested in haul, that's all I have left now. And after that, I will show you my journal pages for the month of May. Okay, so if that's not interesting to you, you can jump off after that. I will tell you when I go into my journaling. So if you are interested in haul, but not the journaling, you'll know when you can end the video. Okay, let me scooch back a bit. Okay, so what did I buy? Okay, the first one I will show you, because it has my whip on it, is a frame and a stand in one. It is from Embroidery Hoop KS on Etsy. That's the shop name. It is a Ukrainian shop. I ordered this in like the afternoon on April 6th. It was shipped 2 days later, so on April 8th. And I received it on the 23rd of April. So I had this within, okay, so in 2 weeks. In pretty much 2 weeks I had this. So maybe a few days more if you count from when I ordered to when I got it. It was 2 weeks. So that was amazing. And so let me show you. Okay. So I will show you like this first. Okay, so as you can see, this part here, here, and here is pretty much the stand. Then, so you can move this part up and down for the height. And then you can adjust here for the angle and also here. It's all done in wood and it's super sturdy, extremely well built, great price. I love this stand. It's amazing. And with this, I ordered a frame that is definitely wide enough to house my cartoon town pattern. And okay, so this is what I'm working on currently. I am finally able to do two-handed stitching again. So what did I work on? I know I've done quite a bit of brown. So I have finished, and you cannot see. Okay, I will scooch the camera out closer because now I don't have to push you back to show you everything. So, okay. 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 So, I'm working in, I've worked in red I've worked in all the yellow up until row 40. After row 40, I hit the bottom of this bar, and I'm working in the red now. And when I have stitched in all the red, there is a color. I don't have a huge chunk left of it. You can't even see it very much on this part, but it has like a few stitches left up here, and then it continues further down. I will do that so I don't leave it until the end, and then we'll see. So this is what I have so far. Right now, coming out really good. This is done with 3 strands. Yeah, loving it so far. Okay, so next bit of haul is, so I have bought 2 patterns. So I will show you the mock-up of one. Okay. The pattern I won't show you the mock-up for is the new Lola Crow Mystery Sal. The frame was released a few days ago. It looks amazing. Her newest Sal is called Midnight at the museum, and it looks so good. I will not be participating in the Sal. I have enough whips as it is. But it does look really good, and I cannot wait to see what else comes out. So far, it's, like I said, it's a frame, and it looks like different museum floors. And then there's archways, is like the best thing I can describe it as. She has shown on, no, not her, well, you can see it also on her Etsy shop, that she has shown a sneak preview of it. And there you can see there is the skeleton of a blue whale, I think it was, that's like hanging from the ceiling. And so that is included in this first release. What else will be released? I don't know. I will not be telling you what is released each time. It is a mystery Sal, and I don't want to ruin anyone's fun in case they haven't open the email yet, they don't want to know, or they want to wait and see what the finished product looks like. So I won't show anything, I won't tell you what is released. If you are interested in those bits and pieces, there are other stitchers that are doing the Sal as it's released, so you can go check them out. So far, I don't know anyone. Maybe Cinematic Stitches usually does the Lola Crow Sal, but I haven't watched her in a while, so I don't know. but you can go, I will link her below and you can go check her out. I know she did the Greenhouse of Oddities, and maybe she did, I think also she did the Deadly Aquarium. I don't know, I haven't, like I said, it's a new release, so I don't know who will be stitching it and who won't be, so you can there's probably also a hashtag for it, so you can look for it on Instagram if you have that and use it. And the last bit of haul I will show you is this gorgeous pattern. It is called simply Trooper 2 from Golden Kite. I have been wanting this pattern for years now. Ever since I saw it, I'm like, I've been dying to get that pattern. And those patterns are not cheap. There is a pattern there called Jade Waterfalls that I just saw. And it is, 1, it's huge. 2, it has blends. And 3, it's super expensive right now. It was $85 currently. I don't know if it's AI or if it's an artist behind it, but I do know that the company behind it is excellent in making the pattern. It looks, as you see it on the website, is how it will turn out. There is a Sal with the Rivendell, or it's not called that, it's called Home in the Mountains. You know, copyright is a thing, so we can't call it Rivendell. But it is, you can tell that it is a Rivendell inspired piece. And it's amazing. Darren the Dizzy Stitcher is doing it, among others. There's also Suki the Brown Eyed Stitcher. She's the one that started it because she wanted to do it for one of her birthdays. And it looks so good. It's amazing. And yeah, you get what you pay for, and in this case you really get what you pay for. It looks amazing. I'm really happy I saw the pattern and I looked through it, and it's kind of why I want some projects finished, because I have decided that when I have a few more projects, not just itty bitty ones, because I have like Rebel from Karen Hallion, that it's a small piece. I could finish that and I have one more finish. I can start something, but I want some larger things finished also. That's why I've decided to like pull out things that can be finished. And so when I feel like I am deserving of a new start, I will start that. I got fabric for it recently, so I am ready and waiting to start that. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I will focus on that and my Dragon Age piece 1 month. It'll be kind of a boring month maybe for you, because I'm really considering that month when I start my Trooper, I will focus on 2 projects only, and maybe in the evening a little bit of Cartoon Town, but otherwise just those 2 to try and really push and get some progress on those. Now we will move on to a floss storage idea. I didn't come up with this. I take absolutely no credit. I found the idea on a channel called Cross Stitch Meadow, linked below, and I thought it was genius. Absolutely genius idea. I have scrambled to find things to make it, to start working on getting it, my current storage, converted to this idea, because I thought it was so smart and so clever, and you could do it as cheap as you want, or you could probably do it as expensive as you want. I will show you what I have so far. I have only converted 35 colors so far, but I will show you what I have. It is the cheapest you can go, pretty much. So this is what I have so far. It is in a box that I had from my electronic product I recently bought. And as you can see, I have 2 rows started. In this box, I can fit 25 colors. And still have a bit of wiggle room. Ooh. And this is what it is so far. So here is 1 to 25, and here I started on 26. And I'm using, it's not toothpicks, it's like what you use to grill, like, okay, sorry, I had to manage my iPad's space. I had some videos from previous Flosstubes that I hadn't removed, so I should be good to go. So just to wrap up this, I will try to convert more colors, work from it, and see what I think, and leave a review, I guess. But yeah, that's that. Really like this idea. Hopefully I can upgrade my storage method, if I like it, into something a bit nicer looking than just a box like this. Okay. So last but not least, my journaling pages. So if you're not here for journaling, all the cross-stitchy stuff is now finished. You can move along, and we will do the last bit, which is journaling. Okay, so for May, I have used 2 different tapes, and one of them is all gone now, which I guess is a good thing, using up what you have instead of just having a massive hoard of stationery stuff. So I decided to leave out like saying memories or stuff like that, photos, and just give myself space to use what I want for what I want. And the quote for the month is, "A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure," from Henry Kissinger, which I really like the sentiment of that. So this is what my calendar is looking like so far. I haven't put in how I'm working. And I realized I also didn't decorate this page so much, but oh well. And then we have Formula 1 stitching and all the information for this Flosstube. We have quite a lot going on. We have 2 sprint races plus 2 Grand Prix races this month, so it'll be a lot of Formula 1 stitching. Okay, and yeah, so I decided I was going to stay with the same as I did last month. However, on these 2 weeks, I gave myself way too much room for shopping and way too little on the side. So, and also I was starting to run low on this tape here. So in the coming weeks, like here I can show you an example. I gave myself less room here for shopping and more room here. And then because it's an odd number of weeks in April to journal for, I decided I was going to try and motivate myself by giving myself a page dedicated to working out, not at the gym, but at home. So I decided, because I can't weigh myself and weight is relative anyway, muscles way more, so you can gain weight but still be more healthy. I decided I would take some measurements of various places on my body, like my arm, my waist, hip, thigh, at the beginning before I started working out, and then after a month I can take my measurements again to see if I have progress, which hopefully I will. And keeping track of days I worked out and my workout routine I wrote up here with some tips that I need to consider, like work out every other day, and then every other day I need to go for a walk for at least 20 minutes. I like using the Pokemon Go app with routes that makes you can choose routes based on how long it takes to walk that route. When you're catching Pokemon and things, it takes longer, but you're out, you're moving, so it's good. And I found a route that I like. It's 30 something minutes to complete, and you go in a circuit and then you can go back to your place. Or for me, I decided I would, after I complete the route, I can go and do my weekly shopping. So that is that. So hopefully this will help motivate me to be a bit more healthy and get my train more just for myself. Not to lose weight or anything, but for my own sake. Be more healthy and train more. So that is that. Okay, so that's my journal. All my stitching, all my haul, everything. Yeah, okay. So that's the end of this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. And I will see you guys in a month, and we will see what I actually worked on. It'll be an interesting month, I think. So I will love you and leave you. Mwah! Bye-bye!